Sir, at least three to four examples we will learn on the basis of procedure. This session is totally based on the practicals, guys. In this session, I will not teach a theory. If you want to learn a theory, just go previous videos on our YouTube. The YouTube is available, guys. On our YouTube is available. So now, advanced Java class notes. Okay, guys. For your convenience, one time I am recap this fast mode, guys. Okay, the now this is the total five steps. First, you can call a procedure. Second, you set in type parameter. Third is register out parameter, and fourth one execute. This is the last class example we have seen. This one first is the get student fee using callable statement. Here, create connection and callable statement. This is the URL, username, and password. Just establish the connection and call the procedures. Get procedures. I have created one procedure. I think so. I didn't. Yeah, get fish. This is the procedure for that, guys. Here we used only two parameters, and this is exact for the three parameter. If you want to name also, then you can do it like that. Okay, so today's agenda is this is the last class created procedures like this. If you don't want this, I will create one more time, guys, front of you. If you are watching first time this video, don't worry. If you come here to learn procedures, how to work with the procedure, so please watch full video, then you will get clarity. In this video also, I will tell you how to create procedure for the authentication, like user login inside the database, how to create procedure and how to interact with the database. Okay, guys, so let's start. First, we will see, I will show you in SQL Plus this procedure. I want to connect with the database Oracle. That's my system, my username and password. Okay, connected. To describe drive, what is the procedure name? Add number. Add a number. Okay. Add number, rest line ignored. Okay. This one. So now this is existed E A B C. Now I want to create one more time over front of you guys. So how to write? Simple. Create or replace. Now you can observe now you can observe procedure is already existed, but I want to create one more time. Then the replace function, it replace the existing procedure. So procedure add nu number, add to number. A instead of A you can change. Suppose I is bit type in which data type number, and ij which type which type j is which type. Suppose j is in type, because we should put two variable for the adding purpose. So C, not a C is we have taken. We have already used the C. So we used already C. So here take ij k. K is out. Out in the sense it holds the result. Otherwise take a result. Okay. Result. Okay. Result is which type, out type, number. That's it. And hit enter, press as. The capital letter, follow, if you follow the convention, just follow. Put capital letter. And here result colon equals to I plus j. That's it. And end the procedure and the procedures and semicolon just provide the slash. That's it. Now copy this. I want to create inside this. Why? Because yeah, okay. Number is I change the so not required to change same number. That's it. Then this replace. Otherwise, it create new procedure. Control V. Let's check it if we will be facing any error. No, we face one error. What is the error? If you want show error is the command inside the data error. Then it show the error. What is that error? Result must be declared. Result must be declared. Okay, guys. Result must be declared. Yes, ULT. Spelling mistakes are there. That's why. Okay, guys. Now try. Just if you perform commit, then it will reflect inside the database. Then you can see describe what is that? Add number, add number, add number. You can see before it's showing what is that? Before it's having argument name with ABC and right now it's having IJ and out type is variable is result. Now our the main actual work is there. What is that? Today's work is copy this procedure, guys. Control C, Control N, Control S. So now today's is creating example on the basis of these procedures. So now simple examples I will prepare. And here I will use try with the try and catch. Previous I show example without try and catch for your easiness purpose. Now in this video I will use what is the try. One full convention, full coding convention I will follow in this video, guys. So now just create one class. It's taking time. Chrome is not required. So close the Chrome, guys. One minute. Close the Chrome, not required. Okay. Not responding. Okay. Now click right click, new class, add number, add a number using what is that? Using procedure. That's it. Just main method is required, finish. So now in this example, I will ask to the user, hey user, enter two numbers. Okay. With fill beautiful example, I will give you guys. How to ask user also by using this. Okay. So don't worry, just be with me, guys. I will ask to the user. So now try and catch. Here past SQL exception. What is that exception? SQL exception. SQL exception. Yes, see. Okay. Now next is catch exception. This is the parent exception. That's it. And handle e dot print status method is there. Okay, now here also yes e dot print status method is there. Now here you can declare. First we can write query, guys. We can write query and variable. All these things we will declare outside of the try. So now first first we will declare query. I want to declare query as a static query. The whole program I want to use is static query. So if you want to declare a static query, so you should use outside of the static block, outside of the static method. Why? Because main method is the static method. So now I want to declare private static or otherwise final, okay, final string call. I do that. Here call procedure. Procedure in the sense pro is good. Procedure. So now how to write? How to write? Simple. In the floor bracket, inside the floor brackets, you can call the procedure by using call in the fixed. What is the our procedure name? What is our procedure name? Will add underscore number. Number is our procedure and passing the how many parameter we passed? Two or three we passed. How many parameters? The three. Three parameters, three arguments are there. Just pass three question mark. Wait. Hmm. Now it's Now your procedure calls is ready. Now in this section, I want declare reading the data from user. So we should use what is the connection first. Prepare connection con equals to none. That's it. And second thing is required. Connection is good and callable is required. Callable statement CST equals to null. That's it. And control shift O connection. Okay. Now declare one variable. First ask you scanner sc equals to new scanner. Scanner passing the system, pass the system dot in. That's it. Now it's declaring fine. Okay. So now here you can ask to the user, hey user, enter the value. So first I want to check SC equals to null or not. If SC variable scanner is null, then please don't execute this line. Skip the so if SC not equals to null, SC should not be null. Then yes out, enter first number. I want in the same line, so remove println. So storing inside the int, what is that variable? First number, F number. F number equals to SC dot next enter the method. That's it. And S out enter second number. And here I want in same line, user enter in the same line. So next is enter second means yes number equals to SC dot next enter the method. That's it. Now you read the both the values, then next is establish the connection. So before establishing the connection, check the connection, okay. So now if con not equals to null, no, here is not. First establish the connection, then you can check, na? Yes. So now con equals to driver manager dot get connection, passing the URL and here username and password. That's it. I want declare in the upside in method level. Okay, here you can declare. Otherwise, declare here. String, not the string URL. URL is nothing but JDBC colon Oracle colon thin colon at the rate localhost colon 1521 at the rate ORC. Sorry, not at the rate ORC. That's it. And string username, uname equals to what is that? System. In my database, username is system. And check string pass. Pass is nothing but my database password. Password is system. That's it. Now it's good. Now your connection is established, guys. Our connection is established. Now check if con not equals to null, then mhm, then call the CST equals to con dot prepare call and pass the what is that call procedure variable. That's it. Now what is this line? What is the line? This line meaning here? I'm writing it for you. So now create callable statement object having the query calling PL/SQL procedure as the precompiled query, precompiled SQL query. That's it. Precompiled SQL query. Now you can use this one as good. No? Okay. Now you create object having query precompiled query. Then next, register the out type parameter. First, we register out type parameter. So here, register out type parameter with JDBC data types. So now register here if CST not equals to null, then register that. Then register. If it's null, so not required to register. Register out type parameter. Pass the index. Index is that in out type parameter index is 3 and SQL type is types. types dot, what is that? Integer. Our type is integer. Integer. That is. Now, out type parameter is registration complete. The next one is setter. Set value to in type parameter. Set values. What is that? Values to in type parameter. That's it. Now, how? First check if CST is null, then what is the requirement to set? So first check. This is the coding convention. CST should be not equals to null. Null nahi honi chahiye CST, matlab callable statement guys. So now here you can use curly braces. So curly braces use why? Because here we required set two variable. First is I, second is J. But first name and second name. Sorry, first number and second number. Okay. So here required parenthesis. This is the curly braces, no? Yeah. This is the curly braces. Required this. Parenthesis, this one. So now here, simple. CST dot set int is a method, predefined set access method. The index is first. What is the name of the variable? First number. That's it. That first one. CST dot set int is that simple to pass the first. First is second. That's it. Now control S. Here you can see. You can see. Now our set value is set to the in parameter. Now here next execute. This is the fourth steps. Execute procedure. So how execute? First check if CST not equals to null, then it executes. CST dot execute method is there. And simple. It's done now. It's done. Execute that, and CST is execute. After the execution, it's our responsibility to hold the out param inside our application, inside Java application. So how together the record? How to now now guys. So here we try to suppose create one variable int like result equals to 0. If the local variable declare as a 0, that it's okay. If check CST not equals to null, then it means CST having some record. CST having some record. So this record is stored inside the result. So the result equals to which parameter, which index is the third index. Out is which result. Out is which result. Result is the third index. So here pass the third index. CST dot get into that and pass the third index. That's it. Now semicolon, I want to print S out addition of two number is let's check it out. Result. Otherwise, result instead of result sum. Sum is good, na? Yeah. Sum. May confusion be result, no? Sum. That's good. Sum check. Change it here. Sum. That's it. Sum. So result inside the procedures, getting the result data in out type, and here it's stored into the sum is printing. Now here you handle the exception, otherwise by using finally and finally block you can close this. It's your recommendation. It's close the connection. Okay. It depends on totally on you. So now our program is ready, guys. Program is for the execution is ready. Let's try. Finger cross. This should be done perfectly. Anna? Okay. Execute procedure. This is the person holding the record variable. If you declare here, it's okay. If you don't want to declare here, just declare and beside this variable. Okay. Beside in this variable. So control F11. Let's try. Just enter 10. Nice. Second number is 20. That okay. What is that error? Let's check it out. No such host is local host. It's local host. Okay. Control F11. First number 10, second number 20. Let's see. Okay. Addition of two number is 30. Now, this result come from the database side by using procedure context. So I hope you get some clarity about this topic, guys. I hope you are familiar with this. Are familiar with? If you want, convert this example as the try and resource. Try with resources. If you want, then I will. Okay. Now I am converting same example. Try with resources. So we will get clear. We will get clarity. Okay. Now I want to close this example. Okay. I want to paste it now. Okay. Control C here and minimize this. Okay. Here I want to paste it. Now it's good. Bold is required. So this is without, this is try and catch. Now preparing example with, now here, preparing procedure examples with try, examples try with resources with resource. If we use resources, try with resource, so not required to close connection and not required to close anything. Okay, like prepare statement, anything is not required. It will automatically close. It will automatically close this. Try with resources introduced in 1.5 version. I think so. Even alpha. Oh, no. This is you want to go and search on Google, guys. Which version it to release. But my responsibility is just teach you. So now preparing procedure example. Try with resources. Same example, I will just convert this example with the resource we get. Okay. What is that? Those resources you want to close. You know these resources required to close. These resources required to close. So simple, copy these resource and put inside the try with. So what is the syntax of try with resources? I will tell you. So here, come here, just what is that italic? I don't want to hear italic. Okay, try and in parentheses, just it. Catch, catch. That's it. Now here inside this, now here inside this, you can declare any number of statement. Like if you want to connection, you can declare here. If you want like scanner also is required to close, you can declare here. So now I want to do here, so we'll get clarity, guys. So same example I will do. Same I will performing. Same example I will performing modification. Control C, Control V. I will change the name. Try with procedure. Try with resource. Resource. Okay. So here, okay, done it. Open this. So here, first see, scanner is the closable now. Scanner should be closable, then set Control X, and here try with resources, declare connection, just put it here. Simple. So not required to close this. Okay. Now here, if you want to connection, not required to do. What you can do? Just create one try. Yes. Okay. Here you create one try. After this, create one try block. Inside the try, just this. That's it. And here, pass the connection. Pass the connection statement inside this. That's it. Now here declare connection. Connection. No, not required connection. Let's see. Okay, guys. Okay. Now this try. I want to one more thing is required here. I think so. No, this one is for this. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. 1 minute. I think here you can close this. Close this try. Okay. Now you can close this try. No, not here. Not here. Not here. Here. You can close this try here. Yes. Now it's good. Okay. Slow URL is gone. So now here you can see this connection syntax markable. Okay, not an issue. Just provide the connection. Just provide the connection here. Control X not required here. Just simple. Come here and here you can do. I hope. Now, this is the your try with resources. It's simple. If you know, if you here is the result set is the closable connection. It's your responsibility to close the connection. It means to programmer responsibility to close the connection, guys. So now why it's showing error? Why? Because we kept inside the block try block. If you kept inside the try block, then it should the local variable inside the local variable scope available inside the only block inside the block. If you want to declare this variable, so you should declare at the globally. Control C. Okay. Now here declare here equals to 0. That's it. Int second number. That's it. 0. As to 0. Okay. Any answer? So now int is not required here. Int is not required here. Now error has gone. If you want, you can also by this inside this, you can also perform it, guys. If you want, CST is the closable or not. But right now is not required. Okay. If you want to do one thing. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. Just pass this also. Pass this Control X like so here it should 1 minute, guys. Now this is this if you pass this statement here, then this will not required. Okay, guys. So copy this Control X. Just remove this and go down here. And we are declared a callable statement, guys. Yeah, this one. So here is also not required. Control 1 minute. A line is required now, guys. So hit enter, just for the understanding purpose. Just hit enter, pasted this line. What is this line? This is the comment section for you. Creating CS object, callable statement object having the query. That's okay. This is the inside the resource, inside the try with the resources, guys. So now here you can declare callable statement connection CST. Control X, not required this, remove it, and here just simple paste it. Guys. Now really, for example, it's ready. Anything, just provide semicolon and provide second resource and third resource, fourth resource, fifth resource. As much as possible you can provide. It depends on you guys. So now let's try this example. Our example is running or not. Let's try. So now put 1, 10, 20. Now output you are getting output. Same example. Now I want to copy and paste it same example, otherwise okay, I will post it. Don't worry. Okay, control let's see. And here just control V, just bold it, and this one is good. Control bold, and 15 size is good. Okay. Now let's see it out. Now, this is our second example. Try with resources, guys. Try with resources. Okay. So I want to highlight some point, guys. Try with resources. This one. This one is a highlighted point. Highlighted thing is this, try with resources, and also this one is also this one. Highlighted. Okay. Now here the register and same thing. Remaining thing here same, guys. So this is the example. Now I want to create one more example. So performing authentication, like I'm entering the username and password, and inside the database side, this will authenticate this user valid or not. So how? This is today the task is. Today is we created only username, user table, and procedures. And tomorrow's session I will create on the basis of same examples. Next session. So now I want to increase the page size. So now you can do it. First, I'm writing some point. Okay, guys. Create procedure. Now here, create procedure to check user valid or invalid. like validation. Well, not a validation, just checking, authentication. In the term of authentication, it's service called authentication. Okay. Create procedure to check user valid or invalid, user correct or incorrect. That's it. Simple. So how to create procedure like that, guys? This is our task. Okay. Very simple, not required. Just declare, what is that? Just declare three parameter. First parameter in type, second parameter is also in type, and second parameter is also in type. Third, sorry guys, third parameter is output. What is that output? Status or result. Status in the percent user valid or invalid. What is that? User valid or invalid. So simple. Do one thing. Write down here. Create and capital letter is recommended but not required. Okay, not a compulsory. Capital letter is not compulsory. Why, man? That I don't want to read. Yeah, sometimes it can be just irritating me. Give a irritation. Okay, now focus. Or replace. Create or replace procedure. If you have any query, just comment. Okay. If you don't have query, for other than personal query, use my mail JavaYSBK. Otherwise, on a Telegram channel is also my team will handle it. Just paste it on any question. They will answer you guys. Don't worry. My team handled my Telegram channel also. They will give answer to you. Procedure. Suppose user authentication. Okay. Authentication. Authenticate or authentication. Authenticate. Good. Inside authenticate, I want three things. What is that? First is username. First is username is the in type. What is the varchar? Varchar pass or two other thing. It's not mandatory. Okay, comma. Second is password. Password is also in type. Password is entered by the user and username is also entered by the user. So varchar. Okay. Now second is status. Status is which type out. User valid or invalid. It's authenticate status variable will check. Okay. Now varchar. That's it. It's good. Now as pass the as just inside there we'll create one variable called number like count cnt. Count equals to like number. But it will take like 10. It's okay. It's semicolon. Here as and between as and begin you can declare variable. Variable you can declare any variable guys. Not a cnt. You can declare like I. It's okay. Not is okay. I begin. Now here you can write query guys. Query. So my query is select count star. Okay, I will tell you what is this. Okay, first I want to write the query. After the query, I will tell you. Okay, count into I from where? From where? One table is I will create one table. What is the user? Or otherwise user one. Okay. Why? Because I think the user is already existed, so it will give error. Just let's try. Okay, not issue. Where where you name one column is there. Well, column is there inside the database. You name is the username and password, and pass equals to, I will create one pass equals to password. ORD password. That's it. Now your query is perfectly good. Perfectly good. Now check condition if inside the database also if else condition not required. Pass if as I not equals to inside the not equals to sign is this one, not equals to 0, not equals to 0, then means means I having some record. So now status should be valid. Status should be valid. Status na out type is status. Status should be valid. What is that? Valid. Valid spelling is right or no? Okay, valid, not issue. Valid user. Valid user you should declare inside the single quotes. Valid. Valid user. Capital letter. Right. Capital letter. Valid. Valid. Valid user. That's it. Now, no, else, else, status is, status should be, if user not there, it means simple say, invalid user. What is that? Invalid user. That's it. Now here, end the if, write end statement, end, yeah, if, and semicolon, just provide end user authenticate procedure. Okay. Now let's try. If it's a running success, then I will explain what is this. One more time, I will explain, guys. Okay, first we create one table user. So create table user. Let's see user. What is that? Uname equals to varchar 2 like 10 and comma uname and pass equals to pass equals to not equals to varchar 2 like 10. Oh, not okay. Well, valid. Suppose username. Yes, user is also valid. Just user one as well. No, table is created. Commit. So user one. So here user one. No? User one. User table. Users table. Users table. Users table. Not just for the example purpose, not a issue wise. User one table. Okay. Now here insert record. Insert into where user one values instead of username pass the Rama comma password pass here Rama and here just commit and one more time Ramesh and Ramesh password is RM Ram commit sorry enter Raja password is Rani this is hit enter commit. Now select star from user perform commit. That's it. Let's try to copy the procedure and try to run it. Huh? Let's try. Control A and C. Control V. Let's try. Okay, procedure is created means everything is good. Commit. Now, right now I will explain. Okay, what is this? All this thing, what is this? No. You know, this is the same thing. This is the same thing. It's not newly. This is the previous. All these things are previous. Okay. This is not new thing. Only new thing is this. This is the variable. Here you can declare procedure as and begin. Between as and begin, you can declare a variable. This is the variable. Write it. Okay. I'm writing here. Variable declaration. Variable declaration. Okay. Okay, variable declaration. Here, what is the count? This is the important, guys. Put more counts. Count is how many numbers of records there inside the user one table. Then it will store inside the count. It will store inside the count. Then count gives to the record inside the I. How many records give to the I? It's I. And then here I will check I. What is that? First I will write it here. Count. The SQL statement. This is the SQL statement. SQL statement counts the total number of, this one is count the total number of users. Count the total numbers of users present in users in the which user one table. That's it. Only this statement's work is this. This will count how many users there in the user one table. Then it will store the record inside the I. Then it's my responsibility to check the I. And this is the important. This one is also this one now, guys. This one, okay, not issue. This one is the not equal to method. This code is not equals to. If I not equals to 0, I 0 नहीं है, तब perform होगा valid user. It means to which user you entered, that user is valid. Here it's storing, here it's checking, you name it pass inside the database, then by using this. Okay. So now this example we will learn tomorrow both ways. Try first, then after that try with resources. Okay, guys. So thank you for joining me. Thank you. And if you don't want any, if you have any query, just comment me. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching me. Thank you. We will meet next videos for the more examples. For this authentication example, after this authentication examples, we will go functions. Okay. How to create function, how to call the function.